How's everybody doing? My name is Mike, and this is Mr. Oreo. We're just out on our morning walk, and he's practicing heeling. Doing a pretty good job. We use a shake can with him. See how he's in front of me a little bit? So anytime he gets way in front of me, instead of struggling with the dog, correcting the dog with the leash, since it's not as effective as we would like because the dog is so desensitized to pressure from the leash. So if I want to stop and get him to stop, I can just use this very lightly to calm him down and keep him behind me. It's very important when you're walking with the dog to keep your shoulders up, head facing forward. You don't want your head stuck down looking at the dog. You want to just feel what the dog's doing and just correct the dog as needed. Again, if your dog needs something else besides the leash to help him stay behind you, then that's what you want to do. So again, pressure, we don't want the dog to get used to pressure. We want the dog to have a loose leash like this all the time. The leash should be loose until, like that, until the dog does something I don't want him to do, then I correct him. And if that's not effective, we use something else to affect the dog, to get the dog to stop. But every day the dog should be going on walks. This is what I like to do to get them to use the restroom. It starts to trigger them as they're walking. And how we do that is they always stay in heel. Then when I want them to use the bathroom, I come to the edge of the road. Sit. Have him sit before he goes. No, sit. Okay, buddy, go to the bathroom. And then he gets to do his business over there in the grass. This also gets them used to the grass, triggering them to go to the bathroom. So if he does any nonsense or anything like that, I'll just take him back in the heel. Heel. He's almost ready to go, but not yet. So then we just continue on our walk, and I'll let him stop 2 or 3 times to use the restroom. Once he's peed and pooped, that's it. He's in heel. Hey, he's going to stay in heel the rest of the time on our way home. So it's very important for the dog to have a structured walk. Now, if you want your dog to behave, the dog has to be in heel. You cannot allow the dog to be ahead of you, sniff here and there. That means they're in tracking mode. We want the dog in a structured exercise, right? We want the dog in working mode, following us, doing a job. We do not want the dog making its own decisions, doing whatever it wants. Again, this walk affects how the dog behaves in the home and other places. We need compliance from them, and we need rules for them all of the time.